Today, we're going to be using one-point perspective to turn shapes into forms. You're going to use a straight edge. I use a ruler, but really you can find anything that's going to be able to trace a really nice clean line with your pencil. I flip my ruler over so that it's flush against the paper, and I begin drawing a line all the way across from left to right to create my horizon line. My horizon line is basically going to be what my eye level is. Anything above is going to come down towards it, and anything below is going to come back up towards it. Now the vanishing point, that's where all of our points, all of our vertices of our shapes are going to disappear into. If all of them disappear into this vanishing point, it's going to provide that three-dimensional illusion. So I'm going to start at the top left. I'm going to begin with my square. I do use my straight edge for all of my straight lines to make it look a little bit cleaner. Now my square, when I turn it 3D, is going to look like a cube. So to make it a cube, I'm going to find all of my vertices, 1, 2, 3, 4, and those are going to disappear into the vanishing point. So let's line them up. Vanishing point, vertices, and create a line. Same for our next bottom vertices. Now this top one is a no-go. You don't want to do that one because that means you're going to draw a line through your shape and that's not going to look right. So I skip it. Any line that's going to go through your shape, you don't need to worry about. And to close off your cube, you're just going to make parallel lines for the bottom and the side, and then you can actually erase those 3 vanishing lines that are outside of those edges. Please draw a little bit lighter than I did. I drew dark for this just for the purpose of this video so I could ensure that you could see it. Next, we're going to do our rectangle. And our rectangle is going to turn into a rectangular prism. Same thing, I draw all of my edges, and next I find my vertices. And they are going to go back towards that vanishing point. Line them up, vanishing point, vertices, create a line. Next one. And I can already tell that the bottom right is going to go through my shape, so I decide to skip that one as well. I create the side that's parallel and the top that's parallel. Now you could have these disappear all the way into the vanishing point. I'm going to stop it. And next to our triangle. Now this triangle is going to be projecting out towards us. So we are going to be able to catch all of the vertices going into the vanishing point. Don't forget to line them up. For our final form, I actually decided to take my little glue bottle and do a circle just for fun. Now, does a circle have vertices? No. So we have to get a little bit creative. It's still going to go into the vanishing point, but you want to line up the very outermost edge of that circle to the vanishing point from the top and the bottom. Now our circle, when we close off this form, is going to turn into a cylinder. Now I'm going to clean this up and add some color. So when you are adding shadows or color, keep an idea of where the light's coming from. So I'm going to use this yellow crayon to mark my light, and all of the planes that are facing away from the light are going to be a little bit darker. And then the planes that are facing towards the light are going to be the lightest. I would like for you to try and at least get 2 to 3 value changes in your forms. So like this side is facing the furthest away, so it's going to be the darkest. Now underneath, I'm going to kind of pretend like I'm having some light reflect off that cylinder, so it'll be a little bit lighter. And this is the lightest plane of our rectangular prism, so it's going to be the lightest. This one's going to be kind of a medium, and then the face of it is going to be the darkest. As I'm working on this one, I realized that I kind of messed up on my triangular prism. I wish that I would have made the face the darkest, but for the sake of the video, I'm just going to keep it. And I do like to use the edge of my ruler to make sure that I stay inside the lines when I'm adding colors. For the cylinder, you're actually going to be able to see the value changes on the same plane. The core shadow, the darkest shadow, is going to be towards the bottom right, and then I'm going to use less pressure as I round out that surface towards the light. This piece, I'm going to go through with an eraser, clean up all of the lines that I want to get rid of, and then darken up all of my other lines that I do want to see with marker.